Hello, my Jeffrey babies. Welcome back to another video on the Ram Bam channel. Today we have a crazy video and we are going to be talking about drugs. More importantly, or more specifically, PCB. Now, I know this isn't regular content on my channel. Usually I talk about bullshit on the internet, talking about creators. You know, it's kind of like Kim Kardashian type of style videos. But this one's going to be a little different. Now, before I get into the video, I am not recommending anything you try in this video. Any drugs, any alcohol, anything. Do not even touch that shit. Don't end up like me where you're fucked up, bruh. Now, many of you might not actually know what PCB is, since it's more of a low-key hard drug. Really, if you want to know, you can go look it up. There's plenty of information about it and why you should not take it. But from my perspective, in my experience, it was fucking awesome being on that shit, bruh. When you're high off the PCB, bruh, you have like extreme thoughts. You can think so deeply, in fact, that you just forget reality and you're just inside your head. Especially mixing weed with this shit, it is fantastic. You feel awesome. You feel like you're the smartest person in the world, but you also feel retarded at the same time. It is somewhat difficult to really describe the feeling you get unless you're actually on that shit. It's kind of one of those things where you kind of have to like experience yourself. You know, you won't really grasp the intensity of shrooms or LSD until you actually try it. And PCP is very similar to psychedelics and hallucinogenics. I mean, you won't really see much of a visual effect, but you will definitely feel a very heavy head high. And nowadays, people really don't smoke this shit anymore. I rarely see anyone smoke this shit besides out of like fake ass carts, is where I smoked from. And listen, man, if anyone hands you a cart that looks pink and has like sprinkles or like glitter or like gems all over it, do not hit that shit. It probably has copious, just insane amount of PCB in it, or even fentanyl. I don't know, but there's some crazy shit in fake cards nowadays. But honestly, the first time I took it, it completely altered my mind after that moment. I don't know how to really describe it, but I definitely was not the same person before and after. It's like a whole era in my life just opened up to fucking hard-ass drugs. And honestly, after taking this shit, I just feel more retarded after I fucking took that shit, honestly. Like, I regret, but also don't regret taking it at the same time because it felt so good, but the after effects of taking that shit, you will never be the same person ever again. You will become a much more shittier, much more dumber, much more just retarded person after. After smoking that shit for multiple months every single day, bro, you will completely lose your like grasp of reality. You will not care about anything anymore. You just want to smoke that shit. You definitely won't care about your job, your fucking friends, and your schoolwork. And when I was fucked up off that shit, bro, I cannot just think properly, dude. And I would just have these crazy thoughts and time would just pass by. You won't be able to keep up a thought for 5 seconds. You will just jump off to the next thing in your head and you'll forget what you were thinking about 5 seconds ago. You would be thinking about the most brilliant, most groundbreaking idea, and then you would just forget it 3 seconds later and think about, I don't know, porn or something. And whenever you're off the PCB pack, you will hear shit. You won't see shit, but you will hear shit and you will think crazy things. You will think someone's trying to kill you. You would think like people's in your house trying to fucking steal your organs. And then like a minute later, you just not care anymore. And then after like 10 minutes, those thoughts will come back again and you'll be super fucking paranoid and scared. And then repeat the process. Usually in smaller doses, you won't feel much of a physical, effect on your body. I mean, you might feel, a little light, you might just walk around a little bit more cluelessly, a little bit more loosely. But when you're like taking like multiple blinkers off that shit, bro, you will start doing the zombie arms, bro. You will start just laying down anywhere, bro. You cannot get up, bro. You were in a pit, a dark hole of misery. One night when I was off that shit, I wanted to go take a shower, right? But then I just went ahead and took another blinker right beforehand. And bro, I was in there for almost 2 hours just doing the zombie arms and stuff. And the water was getting ice cold, but I didn't even know. I was just sitting there, bro. I was just in my own thoughts, bro. I could not move. I was just standing up, bro. I cannot think, bro. It felt like I was about to fucking pass out, dude. And you won't realize how fucked up you are until you're with friends or just with anybody. When you're by yourself off that shit, you will just feel I guess fine. You could really just do shit. You know, you could play video games. You could do whatever you want. You can, you know, watch a movie. You can, you know, do shit around the house. But when you're with friends, I mean, people will tell you like, dude, you're like fucking in a dark pit right now, bro. You cannot like do shit, bro. You're non-functional. Especially when talking to people, you just act fucking retarded. Whenever I would be playing like a game like CSGO, I would just be so fucking good at the video game. I don't know why. I was like completely non-functional. I was ass at everything else. But whenever I played Counter-Strike, dude, I was like acing every round. I swear to God, bro. I was carrying. I feel like whenever you're on that shit, you will like gain brain cells. But then once you start coming down, you just lose it quickly. You will just completely fuck up your head. And dude, after being on that shit all night and waking up, going to bed while on that shit, the morning after, you would want to kill yourself. Like, actually, you would want to die. And if I'm being honest, I would contribute most of my depression to this shit, bro. There's no way that I would be as depressed if I was just off this shit, dude. Yeah, so anyways, don't do that shit, bruh. It's not even worth it, bruh. If you're going to do drugs, just do weed, bro. I mean, nothing else is worth it, dude. Literally, like, nothing else is worth it. Every other drug on the market, you will feel great being on it, but like right after, you will just be awful person. You will just feel shit. You would be shit, and you would just be not good. Anyways, I think this is it for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content like this. Comment down below on what you think about the PCB, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.